Hello and good morning everyone. My name is Pooja Agarwal. I am pursuing MBA specializing in finance and marketing from GLU University. Today, I discuss some of the strategic measures of Apple Incorporation. The strategic measures is Porter's Five Forces Model. Porter's Five Forces Model was created in 1979 by Michael Porter to help companies understand the competition and profitability in their market. The first force in Porter's five model is competition within an industry. The other four forces include the threat of new entrants in the market, the bargaining power of the supplier, the threat of substitute product, and the bargaining power of the buyers and the bargaining power of consumers. Here is the presentation of Apple market analysis. Porter's five forces. First, power of consumer, threat of new entrants, threat of substitute, power of supplier, competitive rivalry. A holistic view of looking at an industry and determining if it is a good place to start a business or not, said by Michael Porter. Apple Porter's model application on Apple. Introduction to Apple. Apple, founded by Steve Jobs, Steve Wozniak, and Ronald Waynes in 1976, started as a computer company. Apple Incorporated is now amongst the biggest trading company in the market, overtopping the Exxon company by $60 billion. It's a global leader with many products like Mac computers, iPhone, iPad, and has grown to be one of the best valuable companies. Apple products and competitors are the main competitors of Apple are Apple compete with companies like Google, HP, and Samsung, HP computers. Each company spent heavily on research to create new products. Consumer can easily switch between brands like Android and iPhone due to low switching cost, making competition fierce. The main product of Apple Incorporation is iPhone. Here is the application of Porter's 5 model on Apple Incorporation. First is competitive rivalry. Apple faces strong competition from several companies including Google, HP, and Samsung. Each of these competitors invest heavily in research and development to launch innovative product and capture market share. Switching from one operating systems or device to another, like from Android to iPhone, typically involves low to moderate cost for consumer, making it easy from them to switch between brands. This ease of switching adds to the intense competitive pressure in the industry. Windows OS and Media Player for playing music and video, Microsoft competed to Mac OS X, Lincoln. Alternative source of computer hardware, Dell, HP, Lenovo. Small stylish MP3 player, Creative, Samsung, Sony. Online music stores similar to iTunes stores, Napster. Second, threat of new entrants. How easy it is for new companies to compete. It's tough for new companies to enter Apple's industry due to high cost, need for brand recognition, and strong existing competitor like Apple and Google. Once a few companies like Google with its NICUs have become able to compete directly, the other challenge is that standing in the face of already established companies like Apple, Google, and HP is not easy. Google has already done so through products like Nexus smartphones, streaming audio and video with Vcast version, on-demand online service similar to iTunes, new entrants with disruptive technology, the next Google. The third one is bargaining power of supplier. Suppliers have limited power over Apple. Apple has many suppliers from part and buys in large volume, so suppliers don't want to lose business. Apple's size and buying power help keep supply influence low. Supplier of processors and computers memory, Motorola, IBM, Intel. Strategic alliance, suppliers of Mac, Microsoft. Suppliers of TV and movies, Disney, ABC, Fox, Sony. Source of music, BMG, Sony, Warner, Universal. The next one is bargaining power of consumer. Individual customers have low bargaining power since Apple doesn't rely on one person purchase. However, collectively, consumers have some power because they can easily switch brand, which keep Apple competitive in pricing and quality. Consumers start using peer-to-peer networks without paying for music. Areas, LimeWire. Retailers may pressure for low prices or better times. Distributors. Consumers may reduce spending on computers if they fear economic downturns, consumer attitudes, and behavior. The next model is threat of substitute. Apple faces a low threat from substitute, although alternatives like music CDs, video game, and other tech devices exist, they don't offer the same experience as Apple products, making this a weak force satellite radio for music. XM series. Entertainment media and music, Xbox, PS2. Alternative means to acquire music CDs, DVDs. Quick alternative source for video, cable, broadcast, thread. Conclusion. Summary of Porter's affecting Apple. In Porter's model, the biggest influence on Apple are competition and consumers' power. Suppliers' power, new business entering, and substitute products are less influential. Here is a recap. Competition, strong force. New entrants, moderate force. Supplier, weak force. Customers, strong force. Substitute product, weak force. Thank you so much.